Alright, here we are on a beautiful Jamul, California morning. Slightly cool. It's a good thing because it can get really warm out here just near San Diego. Walking around looking at a really sweet 1957 Ford Fairlane two-door hardtop Resto-Mod. Neat little car, belongs to an estate here, and we're going to cover everything we can, and we're blessed to have enough information from a good friend about the build of the car. Very nicely done, very straight, finished in a PPG jet black, two-stage, so it's a base coat, clear coat. The car was blocked, stripped down to bare metal. Very nicely done. The body originally came out of Grass Valley, California, or the car did, put it that way, and brought here and done a restoration on it. Underneath the hood here is a early 2000 era Corvette, less than 10,000 miles on it when they put it in, LS1. Fuel injected, 4L80E automatic overdrive transmission, Ford 9-inch rear differential. Up front here it has, and we're going to walk around like we usually do and cover everything, and I know I zip a bunch of stuff out, but up front it has a second generation Camaro front suspension, fully independent front suspension, has disc brakes on the front, has power disc brakes, drums in the rear. All the chrome has been redone. The body is just whistle straight, the PPG Deltron black. Chrome's nice. The friend that's helping me out with the technical specifications on the car and time, it's been done about 5-6 years. I'm trying to avoid some black ants to the left here, so I'm going to be dancing around just a little bit. We've covered quite a bit. This car has done about, it was set to 0 when the restoration was done, or the Resto-Mod restoration. Again, I'm dancing around a little bit because of ants. It's done about 7,000 miles, several trips up to Pleasanton from Jamul here, which is a good 600-700 miles, up over the Grapevine. It's been to midnight at the Oasis in Yuma. No overheat issues. Very nice driving car. It has a neat two-piece drive shaft in it. The owner that built it owned a drive shaft company and driveline service, that type of thing, and it was custom built drive shaft so that it'll be nice and smooth. Kind of give you an idea here as we walk through. It has a Glide Engineering front seat in it, which is fully adjustable with recline, that kind of thing. LeBaron Bonney upholstery in it to match the factory, so it's a LeBaron Bonney reproduction interior made to fit the Glide Engineering seat. The dash is finished in a factory style. Has a aftermarket radio here in the glove box. Has a Pioneer stacker in the back. We didn't test the stacker in the back. See, factory trim panel, that kind of thing. Headliner, I don't know, I already went there with you. The doors shut really nice. You don't see a lot of these 57 hardtops like this. Beautiful paint. Look at the reflections on the side of this car. All the trim's very nicely done. 9-inch in the rear like we talked about. He wanted to be able to haul friends and passengers in the back, so it's got some factory leaf springs, but it's got QA1 adjustable rear shock absorbers on it so that you can put a little extra load in here and stick 3 or 4 buddies or friends in the back seat and still head out for a car show. Definitely modernized, true Resto-Mod. It's got modern powertrain, dual exhaust, 4L80 automatic overdrive transmission. Tells this thing goes down the road with 75 with just the ease of ease. So it's definitely, you can drive it in modern traffic. Air conditioning, power steering. Trying to give you a good reflection of the side here. It is very straight panels on this car. They spent some time blocking it. 15-inch wheels on, or excuse me, 14s with factory hubcaps, custom wheels. I know I'll repeat myself sometimes, but I cram a lot into my brain and want to make sure I don't miss something in the video. Just got a nice, great factory feel. Flippers work on both sides. The flippers that come down the rain drip channels. We put the windows down for the video at Spud's Garage. We have photos with the windows up, close up of the windows up, so you can get a feel for that. Fits awesome. Doors shut nice by themselves. Has a cut down steering wheel, factory style, because it's got power steering. You don't need that big old one there. So cut down steering wheel, all factory gauges, that kind of thing. Underneath the dash here there's a tachometer and another set of gauges here with the vintage air AC controls. Dash finish is nice. Has 7,265 miles on it. Okay, we're going to start it up here for you. Everything works. It starts up great. Oil pressure's, you know, 45, 50 pounds at idle. Volts are 13.5, 14 volts. Got a stainless steel fuel tank in it. Working gauge. Temp gauge works. This automatically cooling fan comes on automatically. Get back and let you hear it run. Got a nice subtle exhaust on it too. Alright, we'll get you under the hood. My favorite part as always, this is just really clean and nice underneath the hood. Bottom side of the deck lid's finished like the outside of the car. Underneath the hood here, we mentioned it during the walk around, is a 2000 to 2005 era Corvette LS1 engine. It was out of a Corvette with less than 10,000 miles. It has a 4L80E automatic transmission in it, automatic overdrive. Ford 9-inch rear differential that's been gone through. There's a Eddie Motorsports serpentine belt drive system on it with a high amp alternator, all billet pulleys. Remember we talked about the walk around. This is the kind of car you can drive. It has a 4-row cross flow radiator in it, all aluminum. No overheat issues like that. Electric cooling fan comes on when it reaches temperature. This is the power steering reservoir for the Camaro Generation 2 Chevy front suspension in it. So it's got fully independent suspension. It has disc brakes up front, but here's power disc brakes. Drum brakes in the rear on the Ford 9-inch. But just nicely organized underneath the hood here. Air conditioning over there. We'll actually fire it up here for you like we usually do. Vintage AC air conditioning. And it also has heat here. Factory exhaust manifolds. O2 sensors are down there. But just nice and tidy, very clean. Used to appear to be a carbon fiber hide the coil packs on it. Nice little Ford decal, gives you that kind of Ford look. Nobody would know it has a Chevy underneath there unless they're really experienced. Has a this is the coolant reservoir here. Again, the paint finish inside and out, door jamb to door jambs, very nice. We think you get the idea. Hang on to the end of the video here. I'm going to fire it up for you in just a second. Okay, we're going to fire it up here. I'm just reaching in the car here, not touching any gas or anything. It's computer controlled. Starts right up. Let you hear it run here. By the way, I'll speak up a little bit. LS1 is a fully computer controlled engine. The only difference is that it has the throttle control, so it has a throttle cable. See how the idle came down on it automatically. Later LS2 and LS3s were driven by wires, so to speak, and it's just better to have a throttle feel with an LS1, I believe. Anyway, wiper works. Wipers do work here. I didn't cover that when I was on doing the engine compartment video here just prior to this. Battery shutoff switch is right down here. Didn't point that out. Alright, he's turning it around so I can photograph the other side of the car. Just a sweet little hardtop Fairlane, no doubt about it. Alright, we'll get you in the trunk here. Nice and tidy, just like the rest of the car. No spare. Reminder, these are all custom made by Wheelsmith, 14-inch wheels, because he wanted to use the original hubcaps, so that tire matches the rest of the car's tires on the car. Carpet in the trunk. Really solid car. Hang on, we'll get to the undercarriage for you here. They even lined the upholstery of the wheel spare tire compartment that has a Pioneer CD stacker in the back. I don't know that that works. We're not going to test it or anything like that. It does have an audio in the glove box, which we've already covered, but Paint's finished top to bottom. Bottom of the deck lid. All right, we'll get you to the undercarriage here like we always do. We cover it for you. We've been down on the ground and taken a good look at it. It's very solid, and we've taken some nice pictures for you. Stainless steel fuel tank. It has electronic fuel injection with the LS1. Very solid car. It came out of Grass Valley. I already mentioned that before. It has the factory 9-inch rear differential that's completely gone through. All new bearing seals, that kind of thing. It's about a 3:25 ratio in it. They've updated the shocks with some QA1 adjustable coilovers in the back so that you can add some load to carry friends and passengers in the back. Go all the way around it here and share the rockers with you. Fuel tank's nice, dry climate, Grass Valley, California. Dual exhaust all the way to the back. We'll kind of give you a good peek at the inside here. Body on style restoration. Of course, they had the nose off to do the front suspension I'm going to talk about. Give you here, the rockers are nice again. Has a second generation Chevrolet Camaro front suspension on it. They went through all the bushings and that type of thing. Power steering. The wheels and tires on it these are Coker wide whites. They're 14-inch, and he did that intentionally because he wanted to keep the stock hubcaps on it. The wheels were custom done by Wheelsmith, all 5 of them, including the spare. Just nice and clean, very much a car you can drive. Get you over here to the other side so you get a different angle of it. Again, Generation 2 Camaro front suspension, power steering. Great road car. Alright, we're there at the end of the video. Give us a call at Spud's Garage. Thanks for listening to me. Have a great day. Okay, we've got this stuff laid out here. This stuff comes with it, these early Ford advertisements. Low cost way to live like royalty. 57 Ford. Little model you could build. Small little die cast here. Wiper blades. Alright, it's headed back to its garage. Could be going to your garage. Make sure you go to Spud's Garage.